monster of the East, huh? Well, I've got the monster of the West.
Hey, baby. Looking for... Wait, who are you supposed to be? New worker? Traveler? Whatever. Is that a serious question? I'm really not remotely interesting. Grew up dirt poor, parents liked to slap me around, ran away at 14, usual stuff. Got into, hookering once I realized that it was mostly easy money, and I didn't need any training. Eventually, I found Sloan. Good old Sloan, where almost every resident is an overworked, stressed-out dude looking for, love. That's my story. Whole thing. Did you like it? Should I get to work on an autobiography? Assuming a cheap quarry hooker knows how to read. Bold assumption. Granted, in my case, let's see. A room is part of the deal. Always good. Discount on liquor and drugs. Not bad. On my own for food, looks like. No surprises there. Well, look. This sounds right up my alley, so I'd say we've got a deal. My pimp would never allow me to run off to Prim and work in livable conditions. Maybe I'd be free to take this offer if you can just splatter a wall with his brains, I'd be happy to work at this. He usually hides out in this bunker up north a ways, full of security robots and high-end mercenaries. So bring your Let me mark it up. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I don't have a pimp. Sure, I'll head to Prim to work out the details with... once you guys finish construction. Until then, I'll just be here. Thanks.
Do you need something? Oh? It seems she's savvier than I would have expected from a mining camp hooker. I wonder if that will be a boon or a curse for us in the future. I suppose we'll find out in due time. Here, some money for your trouble. I'm sure...
Yes? Just so. Now, unless you suffered a traumatic brain injury in the last couple of hours, I've no doubt you recall fetching those liquor supplies. The reason, of course, being that I don't want to set up a distribution deal with whatever fucking inbred moonshiners we might find around here. I want us to be able to handle such things by ourselves. More profit, less relying on yokels. Alas, when it comes to brewing chems, I'm afraid we have no choice but to rely on others. Lucky for us. A preacher, of all fucking things, if you can believe that. Okay, granted, not a Christian preacher. Some sort of mystical tribal voodoo nonsense or something to that effect. Regardless, she's apparently a known quantity in several of the She preaches of some sort of metaphysical salvation. And here's the good bit. The path to her brand of enlightenment is copious amounts of drugs. By my understanding, she's currently spreading her notion of the good word up in that Aerotech hobo encampment. No doubt she'd be happy to chat. Until next time.
Trouble.
Howdy.
Hi there. Welcome to the Coyote Courier. What can I'm Jason Ambrose, the publisher, editor, and writer for the Coyote Courier, the Mojave's most reliable source for news. You must be the bounty hunter everyone is reading about. I've got to say, your actions have been an unforeseen boon to the paper. Subscriptions have skyrocketed, so thank you for providing the headlines. Of course, I'm offended that you would even suggest libel on my part. I take great pride in my journalistic integrity. Besides, there's no such thing as bad publicity. You're in a dirty business, friend, so you shouldn't expect to... My benefactors expect me to hold the NCR to a high standard. Look at it from my perspective. Bounty hunters make for lousy heroes. Honestly. I have a deep, unwavering commitment to objectivity, but perhaps I've been ignoring a 500 cap. Fantastic! Your largesse is duly noted.
They say the fiend... I hope you're doing well, friend.
The Legion being wiped out at Nelson gave us some breathing room. This here's where folks go when their luck runs out. Drifters up from the Republic, locals that can't turn a dime, drunken if you don't have the caps to get onto the Strip... Well, I am a little short-staffed. Some people have gone missing from the camp lately. I haven't seen any signs of violence or heard about any feuds. I've also got Keith and his gambling to deal with. I know that skunk's cheating folk out of their savings. They never seem to have much in common. That's why I didn't notice it sooner. Young folks, old folks, men, women, all disappearing. I remember a family with a little blonde girl. She never talked much, but she always carried this little stuffed teddy bear. Seem to recall a lot of them did business with those scavengers over on the west side, Dermot and St. James. Keith's a two-bit hustler. He runs a gambling operation out of his shack. Ask me, he wins way too often to be playing fair. I suspect he's running drugs, too. I just can't prove it. Maybe you can find something. Talk to him, poke around his shack, something. Captain Parker.
Hello?
Yes, greetings and salutations to any and all truth seekers and children of the stars. I stand before you to share tidings of joy. The astral truth of the universe lies before you, and yet, unless your eyes are open to the wisdom of the stars, but do not give in to despair, brave wanderers. All you need to do is take my hand as I journey back to the waiting family of astral enlightenment. Oh my, you there, your aura shines and glitters like a star that has touched down on the earthly plane. Come here, friend. If you were to sit down beside a blind man and describe to him the view of Vegas glittering in the night, wouldn't he call you crazy? The world is full of possibilities, friend. However, will we discover them all if we bury our heads in the sand, blissfully unaware of what could be? I hope it isn't terribly presumptuous of me, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. Would you consider joining our family of truth seekers? That's not how things work, friend. I may, or may not, have the chemical resources you apparently are so desperately in need of. But if I did have them, surely it wouldn't behoove me just to give them away, or to make suspect deals with strangers in dirty refugee camps. Meaning no offense to you all, proud inhabitants of this filthy dumping ground for refugees and losers of all stripes. Anyway, I'd be delighted to hammer out the terms of a deal with you. However, in the spirit of decorum, this is neither the time nor the place. If you're interested in seeing such a bargain through, meet me right here. Here. Yes, right there. Now then, I really need to continue my sermon, so I trust if this matters to you, we'll meet again soon at that.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else? Mr. House is out of the picture and you have...
Evening.
Evening. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum. Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh? The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later. Come back later if you need anything. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command. I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons. Great! When this is taken care of,
I hope my dad...
This place smells like booze and sex. That's why I always come. Back.
Next stop, Hoover Dam, huh? You did? Where? Oh my god. But... trapped him? It doesn't matter. He died when we all... Did he say anything when you met him? Where did you get this? Guess I was right about the bad news, huh? Same look Elder McNamara always gave me when I was up for promotion. All right. That was... the parts I understood. Sorry. Oh. I think he left me a gift. Aw.
Keep moving. You better get out of here.
This place smells like booze and sex.
What's up?
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all? Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent! Monster of the East ready to roll! Short.
What's up?
You'll bleed, bitch. I'm hit!
Salutations, Astral Brother. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our community of celestial truth seekers. No doubt you're eager to explore this refuge, but I would recommend you make your first stop at the home of our prophet and introduce yourself. Why, home, of course. Maybe it's a crater of some sort? I don't really know. But even better, it's hard to notice unless you're looking for it. It gives us a quiet and safe place for us to contemplate the meaning. I was the one who discovered it some years ago. Oh, and, the prophet helped too. Yes, he sure did. Couldn't have done it without his help. The water pouring in is mostly snowmelt, so it's relatively clean. There's also a hot spring, but we don't drink that. Soil's good enough for crops. Electricity was a little touch and go for a while there, but, well, basically, self-sufficiency is of paramount importance to us. The search for transcendent enlightenment requires forsaking earthly attachments. Not to imply we're strictly isolationists, shunning the outside world or anything silly like that, of course. We trade and explore as it suits us. But if we lock the gate and ceased all trade, we'd need to be able to survive. We have plentiful water and crops here, no worries on that front. As for power, well, no doubt you've seen the solar panels. They do most of the heavy lifting when it comes to providing us with electricity. But we're surrounded on all sides by sheer cliffs. Defensible, yes, but there are periods, so we cobbled together some wind turbines. It was meant to be sort of an improvised back. Let Vegas have their silly old world dams. Who needs centuries-old machines when we have astral... Absolutely. I mean, it's not really here precisely, but it is vital work that needs to be done. It's not vital at all. Anyway, our wind turbines could stand to be a bit less, awful. Seeing as how you seem to have a reputation for being some kind of globe-trotting wasteland badass, I'm thinking you could... I'm hoping that perhaps there are design schematics for a turbine that isn't made out of scrap garbage somewhere out there. Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say that the old wind farm to the northeast... Let me know if you can find anything. In the meantime, I'll be rooting around through my box.
Howdy.
Oh, hey. Strangers in my house. Acting like that's normal? Okay then. Yeah, I'm sure you're O's new blood. Chick was bouncing off the walls whenever someone actually agrees to visit. Always with the religious shit. Anyway, name's John. Turns out I'm some sort of divinely ordained mystical prophet of the stars, or some shit. Oh, sure. That's no problem. We make a fuckload of pretty high-grade chems here, and shipping them out brings in plenty of cash. Okay, well, there is a little problem, now that I think about it. Supply lines are being hey, you hoofed your ass all the way here, so you clearly give a shit about this situation. Fix our supply issues, and we're... Perfect. Good question. You see, there's an incredibly important service that keeps our community running. Basically, drug smuggling. We sell our surplus for big money, the chems go out into the wasteland to find happy homes, and we spread our influence a bit. Everyone wins. Problem is, the man doesn't like it when people are free and happy, and the man wants to shut down our shipments. NCR, Legion, all of them fuckers. So, of course, the job of getting the shipments... Yeah, thought so. Right, so... Yeah, her boat. What, you think we lug giant drums full of chemicals around the desert with our legs? No, we tried that once and it led to one of our brothers getting shot. No, we have an honorary member with a boat who smuggles our stuff up and down the Colorado. Problem is, she's been parked near Camp Gulf sending bitchy messages about rocket cocksuckers or something. Fuck if I know. Go find her, see what she wants. Hey, this is vitally important. You take care of this, you might just earn your place among, the astral children and all that jazz. Fuck if I know. All I know is we were moving Ophelia's special stuff from our old commune to this nice one here. One of our members was tasked with getting this big barrel of stuff from there to here, but he was taking his sweet-ass time. Days late, I mean. Well, finally, I sent some of my people to see what they... I'm mostly pissed. That's what we use for... If you care, ask her. Me, I don't care, so I ain't asking shit. Well, I'm not really sure, truth be told. See, it started a couple years back. My ex was trying to kick my door down so she could rob me blind, claiming it was part of alimony. Fucking liar. Well, I grabbed all the chems and booze I could carry and hopped out the back window. Probably should have opened it first, but live and learn. Anyway, I got really fucked up, so this is a bit fuzzy, but lucky for me, I found some cactuses growing out there, and I survived off those. Turned out they were pretty kick-ass hallucinogens, too. That's another drug-induced blank spot. But somehow I wandered back into civilization, where I bumped into some crazy chick preaching to hobos. We got to chatting. Both of us went along. I recruited lots more people than her, and a bunch of them started saying I must be some kind of divinely ordained prophet. Works for me. Excuse me? You want a fucking job? I'm the prophet for the world's new foremost religion, not the goddamn hiring manager at your little shantytown's local coffee. They'll tell you their secret ingredient is love, but guess what? It's actually piss. Welcome to the real world. No, really, Wasteland coffee is made with piss. What was I saying? Oh, right, you wanted work. Of course I have work for you. A stable economy is of paramount theological importance and shit. So, here's the thing. There's some conflicts of personality scattered throughout our little family here. I mean, I know that in a family setting, personality conflicts are like incest. It's kinda fun. But, as the holy father of this family, I won't be allowing us to fracture because of petty infighting. So, I'm going to Except, actually, no I'm not. 'Cause you're gonna do it. See what happens when you ask for work? You get to do work. First up is that lunatic Dash. He wants me to tell his daughter to hug him more often, or something. Go make him happy and I'll give you, money.
That President Kimball nearly got killed at Hoover Dam. Now he knows how we feel about the NCR around here. Those fiend junkies over at Ball 3 been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
Hey. This ain't a lot of guns. This is a barely adequate amount of guns. If I had my way, aside from being just fucking fun to shoot, personal armament is the only surefire method of ensuring peace and fucking equality. It's a lot harder to be oppressed if you can shoot your oppressors in the face. Sorry, gotta be a full-on member of the religious revolution before you can drop trow with the best of us. Didn't used to be that way, but was getting real tired of me importing hookers from West Side and then not letting her preach at them. A better question would be, why the fuck did her parents name her that in the first place? Ophelia is way too many syllables for any kind of reasonable first name. I go by John because making everyone say J, and that'd still be less syllable. Oh, huh. Her parents sure called that one then. It's simple, really. Open thine motherfucker ears and be enlightened. Fact. Every goddamn millisecond of your life, they dump their shit in your ears. Buy into the system. The system cannot be changed. Play your role. Don't pursue happiness on your own terms. Pursue it on ours. There's a plan, and if you... Lies! All of it. You can be happy and fulfilled any goddamn way you want. So fuck it. Drink crazy-ass magic mushroom juice and trip balls so hard you'll go on wild adventures in your own mind. You'll speak with fucking stars. Drop trow and bang 3 pretty girls at the same time. Consort with celestial bodies. Share a jug of moonshine with your kids. See? Simple fucking theology. No. Audio.
Hola. Dude, I run the grill. You hungry, man? Sure thing, compadre. Dude, crops come from like right here, man. Locally grown and all that. Same with water. Meat, like, comes from outside traders, man. We got quality drugs, plus plenty of produce. He's cool. His manifesto has, like, some good bits in there. Drugs expand your mind. So get as high as you want. Sobriety is a sin, man. It's like a pretty choice, dude. Like, my favorite passage, though, is like the 4th mandate, man. Alimony is bullshit and is only recognized as legitimate by inbreds and con artists, man. Nice place, isn't it, man? Safe, nobody here's a total dick, getting stoned is a community mandate, and the weekly orgies are always a highlight, man.
Hey.
Hey. Hey! You're new, yeah? That means I'm not the newest member anymore. Well, listen up, newbie. Folks around here call me Slicker, and you're gonna be answering to me from now on. Work hard, and I'm not putting a... Oh, maybe you could beg the prophet to let you join? Well, what do you want? Well, actually, my name's Steve Dotson, but everyone here started calling me City Slicker when I joined up. Back in Freeside, everybody gave me the respect I deserved, you know? I was the king's #1 guy, you dig? Fucking goddamn it! Why does everyone have to one-up me? I wasn't fucking... Who told you? I mean, I didn't. I wasn't. I'm here because I like drugs and partying. That's it. Mostly I help Jeff cook the meals for everyone. It's one of my many I'm also working on, fine. If you really want to help, take this package over to Daisy in the... Then hurry back in. That's none of your business. I just figured, you know, she might make a good lady for me. So, I figured...
Who cares? Ugh, fine. I'm Daisy. Yeah, it also sounds too dainty for me to tell you to fuck yourself, but here we are anyway. Not especially. Whatever. Pretty fucking arrogant title to give yourself, isn't it? I don't care. I'm here 'cause I got nowhere else to go, and I'm staying for the drugs and sex. Ugh, come on. You don't really care about this stuff, do you? Fine. This place is pretty out of the way, but I'm sure you noticed it's not so far from fiend territory. That's what I was. Well, I got myself gut shot by some NCR prick. Was blacking out on the side of the road until Ophelia stumbled over my carcass. Guess she dragged me back here, 'cause that's where I woke up. Kinda figured they'd give me shit for being a fiend, but nah. They just wanted me to chill out and do more chems with them, so fuck it, works for me. I get shot less this way, anyhow. I lead the group campfire songs. Thank you. Okay. Oh, look. There's a bunch of Med-X rolling around in the box. That's nice. And the letter. Dear Daisy, you are very pretty, and I like you a lot. That's not how semicolons work. I want you to please be my girlfriend. If you will be my girlfriend, say yes, and we will be very happy together forever. That's fine. I don't like punctuation in my sentences anyway. I have included some Med-X because I heard you like Med-X a lot. Broken clock is right twice, I guess. Roses are red, violets are blue. Please let me see your boobs. Rhythm is off and that rhyme doesn't work. Well, your letter is incredibly stupid and terrible, and you should probably never write anything ever again. But I do like Med-X, so... Wanna fuck? Cool. I was getting pretty bored anyway. Ugh. This place... They... Oh, look. If you... I haven't... Roses or... Well... Wanna... Oh. This loser wrote a terrible... Now I don't even want to fuck anymore. Tell that guy he's a coward and a jackass. I think I need to drink any memory of that trash out of... What?
Yeah? I'm Bowles. I'm the teacher here, which is a funny joke because there's only 2 kids in the entire cult. Oh, wait. Family. Excuse me. Thankfully, Mandy turned 15 not too long ago, and she's decided that's the age where she can stop attending. That crap. Now, if Peter ever decides to run off back to Caesar's loving embrace, maybe I can get back to day drinking. Good. He's fine. He supports me getting drunk all day, and lets me do my job however I want. But he ain't no magical religious prophet. He's just a charismatic guy that happens to advocate a life full of instant gratification and hedonism. And surprise, surprise, people... If it weren't for Ophelia whispering in his ear, this would just be a... But no. She's got him advocating some ridiculous made-up religion because she got too high one night and believed the sky was I'm not really much for praying in the first place. When we're talking about religions that have lasted thousands. A religion based on tripping balls and misinterpreting stupid astrology? As to why I'm here? Hell, I got nowhere else to be. I get paid a bit to do my thing, and better yet, I can drink all day and nobody cares. These are leftovers from some battle between the NCR and Legion down in the southeast. One of our wandering members stumbled across the aftermath. I think John and Ophelia were both hoping to pump his head full of an interest in hedonism or drug-assisted astrology, but they both failed. Seems like the little bastard is pretty thoroughly indoctrinated, meaning, of course, that he's a little prick, and every minute I spend trying to deprogram him brings me one step closer. I was a teacher in Shady Sands. 12 goddamn years I worked there. Nobody has anything bad to say about me. Nope. But one time I show up to work drunk and fire a pistol into the ceiling, and suddenly I'm a danger to society, and I need to be put away. Well, I left before that could happen. I hopped on the first caravan heading east, and I spent about a year living on the streets and drinking. Then I run into John and we get to talking, and he invites me to come with him here. I get to have my old job back, sort of. And nobody cares if I spend all day getting hammered at work. Bad news. It is my name. Oh, I don't know. She insists her name is Mandy Shadow Death, so I can't imagine how she would be a problem student. Not that I can blame her too much. She's just copying her father, who is equally as insane as she is, if... Sure, Dash. Go ahead and raise your daughter to think she's the chosen one or whatever. I'm sure she'll grow up to be normal and well-adjusted.
Kaisar will have you crucified for keeping me here. Kaisar will have you crucified for keeping me here.
Hey. Yeah, like, I work here too, man. Why not, man? I just head over there when I see somebody looking for food. Mama always said I was quick on my feet. I run the store, man. Oh, we synthesize our own happy stuff, man. The prophet is like friends with some crazy smuggler chick, so she brings in some goods in exchange for extra cash. And we got like some truth seekers going on wild desert pilgrimages, and like they bring back some interesting bits and pieces too, man. Groovy, man.
Hey.
Yeah? Oh man, he's great, isn't he? Yeah? What? What? No, she didn't. That's bull. Shut up, I'm not crying.